Oh, that sounds fantastic.
The Prime Minister has been recorded having a conversation with a US senior official at the Pacific Forum. Anthony Albanese was spruiking a landmark police force deal with Pacific nations and joked about the US going halves to pay for it. Rob Scott has more from Tonga.
Well, the policing pact is set to bolster law and order across the Pacific, providing much-needed training and support to police forces in this region. Anthony Albanese was discussing the successful closing of the deal with US Deputy Secretary of State Kurt Campbell on the floor of the forum when a journalist from New Zealand began recording the interaction. Dr. Campbell revealing during the jovial conversation he had discussed the $400 million plan with US Ambassador Kevin Rudd.
We were going to do something, and he asked us not to, so we did not.
We're just having a chat.
Giving you the lane. So take the lane.
Oh, I like your ambition. You can go as Harvey's on the cost if you like.
Mr. Albanese dismissed the interaction as friendly banter, denying that Dr. Campbell had said the US had scrapped a proposal of its own, instead questioning journalist Lydia Lewis's ethics for recording what he thought was a private conversation.
Kurt Campbell's a mate of mine. It's us having a chat. People try and read something into it, you must be pretty bored, frankly.
It was on the plenary floor, it was open to me.
Oh, you must be pretty bored. Journalists tend to identify themselves, professionals. If people are coming up behind, trying to tape conversations, that's up to people to argue themselves that that's ethical.
The Pacific Policing Initiative is seen as a blow to China's efforts to lock in its own security arrangements across the Pacific. The social media post is likely to raise eyebrows in Beijing, which regularly describes Australia as America's deputy sheriff in this region. But playing down the incident and repeated questions about it, Mr. Albanese told journalists to chill out, which is exactly what he's doing now at the leaders' retreat on an outlying island, where a joint statement on this year's Pacific Islands Forum is being hammered out before Mr. Albanese flies home to Australia tonight.